This is Numbers and Narratives, and this week we're diving into the holdcos. Q3 earnings confirmed what's been building all year. The ad giants are no longer moving as one. The divide between the legacy holding companies and the next-gen challengers has never been wider, and we got stock movements to reflect this. Let's start with Stagwell and his gangbuster 30% stock move. So what drove that? Double-digit revenue growth? Margins at a 2-year high? Nope, a Palantir partnership. If you're not familiar with Palantir, they build AI for the military, the kind that tracks threats, not TikToks. And their stock has gone atomic over the last 2 years. So when Mark Penn unveiled what he called the holy grail of marketing, built on the same defense-grade AI infrastructure, it wasn't a shock that Wall Street lit up and Stagwell stock exploded upward. Then there's WPP. Another quarter, another decline. Organic revenue down nearly 6%, guidance cut again, and client losses accelerating. New CEO Cindy Rose is talking up AI, simplification, and quote-unquote high-performance culture, but investors have heard that speech before. The stock collapsed 18%, wiping out 2 decades of gains. WPP isn't being disrupted by AI, it's being undone by inertia. The empire that wants to find modern advertising now looks like it's fighting for relevance in a market it used to rule. S4's quarter, another contraction. Net revenue down 4.4% like for like, but this is controlled demolition mode. Headcount down 13% year over year, restructuring in full swing. CEO Martin Sorrell is betting everything on one idea: AI as a new production line. Through its Monks.Flow platform, S4 is positioning itself as the low-cost creative factory of the industry. A bet that efficiency, not scale, defines the next decade. Margins might finally stabilize next year, but top-line growth remains a question mark. And finally, we have Omnicom with another steady, no-drama quarter. Organic growth up 2.6%, margins edging higher, execution tight as ever. But of course, the real story isn't the quarter, it's the merger. With only EU approval left, the IPG acquisition is set to close this month, creating a new scale player with data reach that rivals Publicis. Omnicom isn't just managing through the cycle, it's quietly reshaping the competitive landscape. So bottom line this week, we have 4 companies with 4 very different trajectories. Stagwell is building new tech, Omnicom is integrating scale, WPP is rewriting its excuses, and S4 is trying to survive its own revolution. Tune in next week when we go to the other side of things and break down earnings from the ad-supported platforms.